Hi, I'm Mike Freemire. My firm is Full Circle Financial in Colorado. I'm an investment advisor. I get asked this question a lot, and let's just pick a number. And for today, I picked a number because I've been asked this a number of times recently. Why would I bother, or why wouldn't I just invest $500,000 by myself? Why would I bother to pay you? And I think that's really a tremendous question. And let's face it, that really is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. Like, why would you, if you've been successful enough to amass 500,000 or a million, whatever that number is, good on you, congratulations. The question is, what is your perspective, and can you actually manage that amount of money or more? And what biases do you have which come to play? Now, let me just be blunt. Rather than make this a big sales pitch, there's probably many people who are already looking at this video going, dude, I can do that with my eyes closed and I'm good. Good on you. I think that's great. And the question becomes, so is that really true when times aren't like what the market has been recently, which has been very favorable, generally speaking, for investors? So it wasn't like it was a number of years ago where you kind of take a dart, hit whatever it was on the dartboard and say, well, clearly that is the pick of the day, and do well. It's not like that today. It takes a little bit more savvy, if you will, a little bit more understanding, a little bit more research and resources than what the average advisor has. But let me back up for just a minute. So for years, I was a client. Okay, as I was running other businesses in some outdoor services work, we had some glamorous businesses in marketing and such. Had some other business where I did some consulting to some very large name brands, and for about the last decade, I've been doing this, and this has been my avocation now since before I got out of college. You've amassed X amount of money, and you say to yourself, well, I know I can handle it myself. Let's go ahead and draw a little bit of an analogy here. Let's say that you're right out of college. You pick up that first bonus and you've done some savings, and so you have that $20,000 or thereabouts to invest. Minus taxes, you've got your $13,000 and some change. And you say, well, I can do this, all right? And then as you age in your career, chances are, hopefully, you've done a great job and you get more money as a bonus, or your salary goes up, or a little bit of both. And you find yourself in a position where, it gets a little bit more complicated. So here's the analogy. When you first get out of college, maybe that first job, they said, we want to make sure you're healthy, and you get a physical. And the doctor says, I'll see you in 5 years, 10 years, whatever that magic number is that the doctor says he or she should see you in. And so you age, you do fine. You get to be 40 years old, and suddenly they say, you really should come in every year, and we need to baseline this, and we want to get this test and that test and another test. And the doctor still has no problem. And the doctor says, everything came back just fine. Go forth and prosper, and we'll see you in another year. And so this goes on. And so here's what happens. He or she picks up the file, and they look at it, and they go, well, here's what we need to do. Nothing to be concerned about, but I do want to refer you to a specialist, and I want to refer you to somebody. They work with these things, and it's probably nothing. Odds are it's nothing. But we saw this little anomaly in your blood test, and we saw this. And of course, you dutifully go off almost immediately and see that specialist. And hopefully it comes back as nothing. And really, the vast majority of the time, it comes back as nothing, because there's all sorts of people wandering around, and there's 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, no issue whatsoever. Where the issue comes in when you draw this same analogy with your money, can you imagine being the person who you've saved up for all those years, and you look at it and you go, I guess I'm going to be my own doctor. That makes a lot of sense. And you continue to do that year after year. And that's why that group between, say, 500 and 1 million, 2 million, 3 is probably the least served group, because they serve themselves. And the question is, are they serving themselves well? And that's really where we come in as a fiduciary, as another set of eyes, as that specialist, that professional who looks at it and says, well, this is what we have, and this is how we make sure that life tomorrow, we hope, can be better and help you to reach your goals. And so if the doctor went, chances are you'd listen. and you look at your spreadsheets and now you're going, because you've watched this video this far, let's face it, there's something there that's of interest and you know it. And so the question is, are you going to listen? Are you going to go see the specialist? Frankly, I'm not even going to command that you have to do that, because your doctor is going to say, you need to go to here, I've already made the appointment, or we're making the appointment and we'll let you know by the time you leave the office. That's how that works. We don't have that luxury to command you to come in, frankly, and we don't want to be in that position. But what we do want to be in a position of is giving you the opportunity. You can subscribe down below, click on this, subscribe, see what it looks like for you. See if there's a and there's nothing wrong, and we'll tell you that. Or if there's a and this is what we need to do, then we're going to tell you that as well. So simple as that. Doesn't cost you anything to kick the tires. Certainly you can subscribe. If you want to set up an appointment, that's at the bottom as well. Please do so. I look forward to meeting you very, very soon.